What is up, Podheads? 300, man. 300.
There's a movie about this, right?
Oh my god!
I keep it 300, like the Romans. Yeah, we're at 300. And I didn't want to, do the normal spiel, but 300 episodes.
We made it.
We did it.
We're here.
We made it, and we haven't missed a week. I think we moved one episode to a Thursday, and we moved from Fridays to Mondays at one point, but we haven't missed a week. 300 straight weeks. Podioslave in your ears. Sometimes Fridays too. Who the fuck knows? But we're here. We did it. Anthony, Nate, how we doing?
Pause and smell the flowers. Sniff the
Yeah.
roses. I don't think you'd have to fact check it, do the math or whatever. A lot of podcasts don't get that. 300. I mean, and they're probably smart, but
Yeah, they've got better things to do with their time.
Well, it's 300, and as you said, it's straight. Never missed a week. And sometimes we didn't have anything recorded until like a couple days before. Other times we've had like 7 and canned, and we've just still somehow, some way. And then some weeks put out 2. We used to do what were they called? In real time?
In
bonus?
real time. I think they were call it in real time.
I think that's what it was. And so we did that, and then we're like, let's just do a normal one a week.
Nate, how you doing, man? What do you jump in here? 300 episodes.
Unfucking real. Especially because it really was just a sketch in our notebook type. This would be fun. Let's check it out. Have some fun, geek out. Let's do some interviews. That might be fun. Holy shit, let's get more. Oh my god, let's get a ton. Content in terms of just independent deep dives on records and industry stuff. It's like there really is no end.
Endless.
Yeah, it's really limitless because there's just so much to talk about, and it's ever changing. And obviously all of us are massive geeks, so we have our collections, we have our memories, we have our perspectives, and just the fact that we've gone this long is fucking it really is unreal, man. It really is. I can't think of something else in my life, and I've taken my little mini hiatuses, like the bands that we talk about, but I'm glad to be here.
How did things take a turn? Oh, Nate disappeared. All right, well, he's back.
But I'm back. Hey.
Oh, he's gone again. Oh, he's back again. But you're here for 300.
I'm here for 300. But yeah, no, it is phenomenal. It's through so much too, right? Because we launched during a pretty trying time, especially, and here we are, 300. It's amazing.
Yeah, we did.
And it's been on our terms. If anyone's listening, we've never made a dime from this. It is passion deluxe, and we don't answer to anyone. These are our rules. This is just the 3 of us curating everything. Everything you see, you hear, edited, not edited, collections. Like, it is just the 3 of us, and this is our brainchild, you know. And that's why you see this huge range of music, is it reflects reality. We're not going to be pigeonholed to anything. It's our terms, our way. Yeah, I could go on and on and on about it, but I don't know how many podcasts can say that.
We got receipts for everything too. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. So what do we do? The last year or so, we've been asking members of bands that we've interviewed, members of people who own record labels, all that stuff, to give us a perfect song, to join us in our perfect songs quest. We've been doing this now since episode 96, I think, with Rob was the first perfect songs, and this is episode 5, the perfect songs 5, PS5 as I like to call it. And so yeah, we'll give you a song from a bunch of different band members over the course of the last year, a bunch of our interviews, and add another playlist to the list. Put it on.
Oh yeah.
We'll give you more to listen to. And
I love this. I'm glad we did this. And the fun part about this is I don't even remember what the answers were.
Yeah, same.
I know, I had to look them up. I haven't written
you
down,
weren't there for a lot of them.
I know. That's what I'm looking at them like, oh, okay.
We would ask the guest at the end of the whole interview and the end of the conversation, hey, we're doing this. You want to be part of it? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. Some of them needed a minute. Some of them like, got it. Yeah, I got it.
Some of them were like, I can't come up with one. I have too many. So
some of them said, hey, yeah, I can't do it. I'll get back to you. And that's the fun. And this is perfect to you. This is all subjective, right?
Yeah, right. And you may not like the song. There might be songs you don't know. There might be new songs. I mean, there are new songs to me on this list, and I'm happy to have them added to the perfect songs lore of Podioslave. So PS5, let's start it off with Neil and David of Charmer. We had them on earlier this year, and they each gave us a song.
Name a perfect song. Neil's stretching right now. He's like,
Dude, that's really difficult. Dave, do you have something that's just like on the top of your head?
I do.
All right.
I have a perfect song, and you should blast this to everyone. Liquid Mike just did this tour with Graham Hunt. He was on it, and he just released a song called East Side Screamer. That is masterclass songwriting in every way, like instrumentals, the lyrics, and the delivery. It's almost like a hip hop song, but it's a rock band. And
this is why we do this.
Absolutely.
None of us have ever heard that song.
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, perfect song.
I learned that the bass player from Fountains of Wayne, who writes perfect songs, he did other songs that weren't just Fountains of Wayne. And he did Just the Girl by the Click Five. Like, he produced that song. And if you go and listen to that song, it hits like every box of like
A perfect song.
production skill and like parts and like hooks and like a bridge that is awesome. It truly does like everything that like a good song should do.
I would say that was like a good pick.
Yeah, it really, like, you should go back and listen to it because it's awesome what he does in like 3 minutes.
Next up, we get Matt and Will from Gridiron back, episode 271, which was an all-time conversation. They each gave us a perfect song, and I actually do remember these, and I totally agree. So here it is, Matt and Will of Gridiron.
Whatever comes to mind, both you guys, Matt, Will, Gridiron, give us a perfect song.
I gotta think for a second. I'm looking around my room for inspiration on the walls. Every song that's ever existed is going through my head right now.
Right?
I got mine.
Okay, you go.
It's So Many Nights by E-Town Concrete.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
hell yeah.
Nice.
That is the song. You're in the pit, you know, couple cold ones. You got your arm around your brother right next to you and eyes closed, just screaming every lyric at the top of your lungs. That's just like the perfect. I love that song. That's got to be it for me.
I'm gonna go more current. The current song for me that is my favorite put together track, which would be New York Minute by Missing Link.
Oh, dude.
Hard song, perfectly compact. It might even be sub 2 minutes. Perfect verses, a nice catchy chorus, huge outro with like a memorable line. I'm going New York Minute by Missing Link.
Shout out the Link boys.
Is that peeking through my window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got everything.
It's got everything I want in a hardcore song. It's an ass whooper. It's got a sing along. It's got a mosh part at the end. Like that's all I want.
And 2 minutes. I mean, all that's wrapped into 2 minutes. It's wild.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
In a New York 2 minute, baby.
Oh man, this was a fucking killer episode with the G-Punk homies, Wes and Chad from the new metal band Head PE, and they gave us their 2 perfect songs.
Oh man. Hold on. Anything off of OK Computer.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Because I have no song titles. I'm so bad at it, so I had to kind of go general.
That works. Chad, what do you think?
Perfect song?
Yeah. To you.
Say Yes by Elliott Smith.
Ooh, good one.
Awesome.
That's a good one.
Another Space Song by Failure.
Oh, nice.
In My Life, the Beatles. Yeah, something like I could keep going.
Next up is an old podcast homie, Woody Woodbra. He gives us a perfect song right here. It's probably one you'd guess, right? Knowing him. Here it
For
is.
sure.
Tell us, what in your mind is a perfect song?
Wow, what is a perfect? Like, what are the characteristics of a perfect
You
song?
can give
or
us
what?
characteristics and then give us one.
Well, because I consider myself sort of an audiophile, I'm going to have to say that the actual sonic quality has to be interesting. I don't like an overproduced song, but I like one that has some interesting production qualities. What is a perfect song? Well, I mean, I guess I just have to go with the greatest song of all time, which is obviously Be Quiet and Drive by Deftones.
Oh, good choice.
Love it.
Not a good choice, a great choice.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you.
A perfect choice, even.
I see what you did there.
All right, main legend on the pod with us. Spose gives us his perfect song.
And he's joined us for other perfect songs too, but this is a good one.
Okay, so not to skip out on nerdery or the almost like nostalgia of this podcast, but I'm going to give a perfect song from the last like 5 years.
I like it.
Love it.
I'm going to go Blackout by Turnstile is a perfect song.
Great choice.
Gives me everything I need and builds and never looks back. It never returns to the previous section, but also is, and this is what that band does great, is so short and concise. There's no extra bullshit. There's no fluff. And it includes this almost like Washington, D.C. go-go cowbell genre bending things, but also just makes me want to smash faces. So I think, and also is melodic in addition to its aggression, which I've always loved as maybe my favorite genre. So that's my choice.
Perfect.
Love it.
Thanks, guys.
Dave Gutter of Rustic Overtones and many other things, Paranoid Social Club, main music legend, who we sat down with in person, Anthony and I, back earlier this year, gave us a perfect song of his own and many other things. That guy was awesome. So much fun. Go listen to that one.
I'm going to say a perfect song that I don't think a lot of people know because it was a band that just opened up for us one time. A band called the Mommy Heads, and they have a song called Jaded, and this song is just beautiful.
Perfect. There it is.
Love it.
So that'll be in there, and it'll be part of the playlist, all that good stuff. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Next up is Chance from the band Kerosene Heights. Had him back on episode 282. Great guest. He gives us his perfect song, and I agree with this one. What's a perfect song to you?
All right. First one to come to mind is Lefty by Title Fight.
Oh,
yeah.
Say no more.
Damn.
Say no more.
Good one right there, yeah.
It's not even from my favorite Title Fight record or my favorite era of Title Fight, but that song just like hits on a different level, like instrumentally, lyrically, like emotionally. Just the feeling of that song is it takes me somewhere every time I put it on, you know.
Love that.
I have you on mute because I'm listening to it because I wanted I have to listen to it right now. And just the slow play intro, you're hooked. It's like what's coming. And man, that is a perfect song. And actually, I'm curious. So that's not your favorite. What's your favorite? Hyperview or Shed or?
Shed is my favorite Title Fight record for sure.
Yeah, I go back and forth. Shed or Floral Green. It's
I mean, same. Like I say Shed with so much confidence, and then I put on Floral Green ever, and I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe I'm not right. But I mean, just track for track, like Shed has so many of my like. Stab is another perfect Title Fight song. If I can just cheat right now, 27, the song Shed. Where am I? Like it's just like hits.
The vocal inflections on Lefty.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like I can just see it like visually. It just like goes up. It just takes you on. We talked about roller coasters in your episode that aired a few months ago at this point.
Yeah.
That song takes you on a roller coaster.
For sure. And also Jamie is like probably my favorite guitarist of all time. Just the way that he did like power chords so like beautifully, and their rhythm guitars are like insane. They're never just normal. They're always, even on that song, like that like it just that band inspires me as a guitarist like all the time. It's a band I can't really listen to while I'm writing music, even because I get like, I'll never do this, you know, like
yeah.
But in my free time, I'm like, yeah, this is like one of my favorite bands ever. And that song in particular, I think it sticks out to me because it's like kind of not my thing. Like I'm into the fast stuff, the punk leaning stuff, the hardcore leaning stuff, but they just kind of did something different so well to me that it's like, if I'm connecting with, if this is one of my favorite Title Fight songs, this has to be a perfect song because there's so many other Title Fight songs that are more in my realm.
Perfect.
Great answer, man.
All right, episode 283. We had Dave McKinder from Fireworks. He gives us his perfect song.
So, David, what's a perfect song for you?
A perfect song for me is something that is an earworm that you can listen to at any point in your life. and it still as impactful as when you first heard it. And it does make you kind of like dig deeper about the context and everything. You know what? But for me, like, I think a perfect song and something I love is You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes.
Oh, yes. I listened to that a million times as a kid. My mom had the tapes, so I'm right there with you.
I mean, it for me, it's something that is like uplifting, right? But is also like, if you listen to, again, another records thing, if you listen to Motown records, there is a lot of interesting room noises going on, and you start to hear that sort of like wall of sound thing going on, and like it's tied between that or, you know, a Pet Sounds song for me. Yeah, I mean, I love, I have such a respect for melody. I love something that just can't get out of my head and just, yeah, makes you feel good.
That is perfect. I love it.
Next up, we have Max Lajoie from Spite House. This was his second time joining us, right? 2 full episodes from Max. Joined us back in episode 286, so fairly recent, although it all blends in. But he does give us a perfect song, and here it is.
Okay, so the song I choose is Sugar Cube by Yo La Tengo.
Oh, nice.
To me, it's a perfect song because it's always fun to hear it, and it always generates emotion when I hear it, and it highlights like the punk roots of the band. And it's a band that definitely has punk roots, but definitely has like softer records. And it took me a long time to get into the band other than the punk songs. And I've only been listening to Yo La Tengo for the past months, all of their records, and they're great. And Sugar Cube is always a song that I never get tired of.
Perfect. You're in.
All right, on episode 287, we had Ryan from Acceptance. This is his perfect song.
What I think a perfect song is, personally to me, is Wait by M83.
Ooh, nice.
A lot of emotional attachment to that song. It got me through some tough stuff. And to me, it's just a perfect song.
What about it makes it perfect for you?
Without going into too much detail, I think the cinematics of the song, the cinematics of how Anthony writes all of his stuff, I think within that song itself really found me when I needed it too, right? So this is purely subjective. There's no technical observation as to why this song is perfect. It's perfect to me.
Love it. Absolutely love that.
They're amazing live too.
Yeah, we saw them. We did.
Yeah, we did. They're so good.
They were one band that did come to Portland. Like 10 years ago, right? That was an awesome show. Great show live.
Yeah, he's incredible. Like, got like 12 people on stage.
Yeah.
Like the whole deal is just wild. I've seen that band more times live than any other band.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Next up, Patrick from Restraining Order, and he gives us one that you are not going to see coming. I'm excited for this one. Enjoy. All right, Patrick. So you're going to be part of our 300th episode. We want to know from you, what is a perfect song? Could be anything.
A perfect song? Oh man, I feel like everyone's gonna go hardcore. I should switch.
Oh
it
no,
up.
we're all over the map already. So
yeah, we've heard the
Really?
Supremes. We've heard the Supremes. We've heard someone had a Missing Link song. Like,
Oh, okay. We were like really throwing it out. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect song. All right. I'm gonna. That's such a good question. I'm gonna say, "We Do Not Belong Together" from "Sunday in the Park with George" by Stephen Sondheim. I'm going musical route.
I love it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think anyone else
One of
has
the
that one.
saddest musical songs ever written, and one of the greatest.
And if you haven't listened to our interview with Patrick from back in September, he talks about that early on. So yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah, and I also just watched it again, that and Sweeney Todd recently. So
I don't think I know the song. Do you know the song, Tony?
No, but it's going to be on the playlist, so I'll definitely listen to it.
I love it. I love that we're doing this. Yeah, I learned something. I got some homework.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and you see me on, if they see me on tour, just come talk to me because no one's into stuff like that.
So good.
Keeping it rolling. Next one here is Snow and Ryan from the band Footballhead, Chicago, right? Chicago's very own. They each give us one. I do remember these great picks that I think are slept on. Like you know these songs. I think we've taken them for granted. They are all time. Here they are.
I think that one that comes to mind, and it would break my heart if it was anybody else's favorite song, But the song "Take a Picture" by Filter is gonna be my selection.
Banger.
I think that there has never been a more nostalgic hook written in pop music. I love the aux percussion that's on that track, the strum of the acoustic guitar. What's funny is the bridge I have laughed at before, but that moment does provide some sort of release in the context of that infectious hook just playing. So I'm glad it's there. I think Filter's "Take a Picture" is the best song, most perfect song I've ever heard.
That's a great one. We just saw them this spring, all right, Anthony? They opened for Jerry Cantrell Trawl in Portland, and they played that song.
Damn. Great pick. Actually, I'll chime in here. I think a lot of people take that song for granted.
I think people take Filter for granted, but yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't until you said that I was like, yeah, it is. It actually is, and I never would have thought of it.
That song's incredible, dude. What a great song.
All right, Snow, what's yours?
I would say that the best song of all time, in my opinion, is "There She Goes" by The Laws. I think it is just all around the perfect pop song. Like, it does not get any better in terms of just like a song that is instantly timeless, and like that song feels like it's existed for forever, but it came out like what, like in 1980 something, right? Like 1988 or 89. Like, I don't know, it's the perfect song. Or "Hover" by Trust Company. Those are my only two.
Dude, you said Trust Company. It's amazing. All right, I'll tell you after.
Yeah, those are my two. Literally, "Hover" by Trust Company or "There She Goes" by The Lost.
I'll put them both in because there'll be a playlist and all that stuff. So yeah, perfect. Thanks, boys. We appreciate it.
Oh, dude, yeah.
All right, we got Sonia from Weekend Friends. Shout out to Maine and the State Theater. This is her perfect song.
The perfect song, in my personal opinion, is "If It Makes You Happy" by Sheryl Crow. Do I have to say why, or that's it?
Yeah, you can tell us why.
I mean, do I need to say why though? Like, I mean, it's like
No,
nothing.
that can be the mic drop if you want.
That was the first record I ever bought with my own money because I saw that music video and I was like transfixed. I was like, she is so cool in that video. And the song is like a perfect like pop song, I guess. It's just like catchy. It's iconic. It's like everyone knows it. And I just think like I love that like simple lyric. Like, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. It was just sitting there for anybody to grab. It doesn't take a genius to write that lyric, but like everybody relates to that sentiment. And I think it's just like perfect. It's a perfect song. Cheryl.
That's great. And she played Thompson's Point a couple summers ago.
I was there. All hits.
Same.
All killer, no filler.
Oh my god.
Also.
It was also Sum 41, all killer, no filler. You're right. It was absolutely awesome. We went for, it was a big group of us, and it was, she just has so many songs, and you're right. That's a great one. That's a good call. We haven't heard Sheryl Crow yet. Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't heard of Sheryl Crow, check her out. Check her out. I think she's on. I think she's on TikTok.
Yeah, she might be on TikTok.
Cheryl_Crow. I don't know. I don't think she's on TikTok, but maybe she is. You know, who knows?
Next up, the legend, Connecticut hardcore legend Jay Reason. He gave us one that I also wasn't ready for, and when he said it, and then the explanation behind it, I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! This makes complete sense to me." And then I proceeded to put it on in the car while I was driving, and went way too fast down the highway. So thanks, Jay. I didn't get a speeding ticket.
It's going to be Elvis Presley's "Suspicious Minds." Elvis is like one of the greatest entertainers, and even though he didn't write the song, dude, the way he performs it and sings it, and if you ever watch the video, so I'm a huge Elvis fan. There's a bunch of Elvis stuff around the shop. Again, that was just one of those moments that hit me as a kid. My aunt's husband was a huge Elvis fan. Yeah, dude, "Suspicious Minds." Like, when I need a ripper of a track, like that's actually like my go-to karaoke song. I'll sing the shit out of it every time. Yeah, that's the fucking jam. Like, there's that cool part where it fades out, and like it sounds like a mistake, and then fades back in, and like the meaning of that was supposed to be like a lover leaving you and then coming back.
That's
so like
so
just
smart.
all these, it's just
Wow.
like these kind of like trickery of the 70s and shit, and just the arrangement and production of that song. Yeah, man, just you fucking crank that shit. Fucking awesome, dude. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but yeah, when I did fucking cigarette and Suspicious Minds driving on the highway, you're I might go do that tonight. Buy it back. just to relive it.
Sorry if we
no, don't, dude.
some
Why
old
are you
habits.
you're gonna apologize for giving me the best night of my life, brother? Come on.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
best
perfect.
answer yet, Jed.
Yes, this will be a fun one. This will be a fun one to add.
It's the truth one, man. That was probably one of the easiest questions. That's my jam.
Next up, we got Marco Siega, director, producer, music video director. What a freaking resume. Shout out Marcos. Love that episode. He gives us his perfect song right now.
I kind of agree, that there may not be a perfect song, but for me, the Shape of Punk to Come by Refused, just every time I listen to it, it gets me. And I think it's because it's sort of, and now you're really testing my brain on the lyrics, but it's kind of a manifesto, right? Well, first of all, musically, it's ferocious, distorted guitars, the shouting vocals, but then you have these atmospheric breaks. So musically, I think it serves it has a little of everything in it. And the lyrics kind of speak to resistance and creativity and rejection of conformity. We dance to all the wrong songs. We enjoy all the wrong moves. I think that's the lyric.
Mm-hmm.
But there's, it's like danceable, singable, and you're singing about all these things that I feel are kind of built into my, like, who I am as a person. It just really hits hard for me. So that's as close
Love it.
as you get for me.
All right. Episode 295. We had two perfect songs from Randy and Cameron from 84 Days. These are their perfect songs.
Hey, I'll tell you about my favorite song. It's Love Song by The Damned. It's perfect. It has the guitar intro. It has verse, chorus, great chorus, backing vocals come in. So it's intro, verse, chorus, breakdown, bridge with a solo, chorus out. And every single song I write starts with that structure. And then I go from there. So The Damned, Love Song.
Damn right.
I love how quick you responded. Amazing.
Cam, what about you?
This is Cameron Webb with 84 Days. The perfect song for me, you're not going to know. You're not going to think this is it, but it's Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner. Because when I listen to that song as a producer, you try to dig in, you try to find the elements that creates this song, the guitar tones, the things. It's also perfect. I can't pick it apart. I only hear that song as a song. I don't hear it as individual parts. And I think that's what makes it the most amazing recorded song.
Hell yeah. That's a great one.
Love it.
And a good explanation. Haven't had one of those explanations like that. So both of you.
I think about it a lot. I think about that stuff a lot. When I hear that on the radio, like at a party, I'm just like, oh my God, this is so good. So it makes you feel, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those songs I think collectively as society we've taken for granted.
Yep.
It exists, but now I'm going to listen to it with different ears. I'm like, holy shit. There's a reason it still exists. And there's a reason it's into everyone's DNA. Yeah.
You won't be able to pick it apart. I tell you, you can't. It's amazing.
On the very next episode, we had Kevin and Josh from Trust Company, and Kevin gave us one and a little story that went behind it. And it's not often that you have a band earlier in this that gave a perfect song from a band that we had on later on in the year. So shout out Footballhead, shout out Trust Company. This was awesome. Here's Kevin's perfect song.
The song that jumps out to me immediately to me is when I was in high school, because we know in high school, we have such deep connections with music in high school. It's just literally shaping you and forming who you are. And the first time I heard Youth Gone Wild from Skid Row, it was the first time that I truly felt like that this person gets me. Like this song is speaking directly to me and what I'm going through. High school was fairly rough for me because I was like the one kid in school that had long hair, and I got, caught a lot of flack for it and pushed around a lot. The principal of our school told me that the only place I would ever work is IBM, iBroom, and Mob. Well, he asked me what do you want to do with your life? And I was like, I want to play in a band. I want to make it big. I want to get signed. And he was like, it'll never happen, dude. It'll never happen. Wow. The only place you'll ever work is IBM, iBroom, and Mob. And I was just like, you have this thing that's like, no one understands me. Like this is a real thing to me. I'm not just like some nobody kid. And then this song comes out and it's like, he's like, They call us problem child. We spend our lives on trial. We are the youth. And I was like, yes. I was like, that's it.
Amazing.
And I felt like I'd found I don't want to say my people, but I just felt like I felt seen and heard. And I connected with it. And to this day, when that song comes on, it like just transports me back to being in high school, whenever music was just like, shaping me as a musician. And so that song always jumps out to me as one that changed me. I wanted to play in a band after I heard that song. I was like, I want to do that. I really, really, really want to do this. It's almost like I wanted to be like, I want to show this dude that he doesn't know what he's talking about. And then later on, we did an interview for Rolling Stone, and I told that story. And they wanted to get the principal's name, and I mean, let's not go down that place. But yeah, that song really had a visceral effect on my life.
The genesis of this story, the genesis of this Perfect Songs compilation we do, that fits perfectly.
Good.
And Kevin, we're gonna pull a Marcos and have you do it again.
No. All right, again with more energy.
I'm gonna stand up this time.
Yeah, get on the chair.
Hey, Kevin, snip.
Just the impactful parts we need.
Yeah.
Are y'all like this is like you like have 300 now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this will be our 300. This is part of our 300th episode, which should come out the middle of December.
Wow, that's awesome. And you're gonna make a playlist with all the songs.
Make a playlist. We'll share that out and the whole nine. Yeah.
You made people like really kind of think.
Fellas, the last one, Doug Robb of Hoobastank. He gives us does he give us his perfect song? I don't know.
No.
He gave us his perspective on perfect songs, which was cool. Like a lot of people, there were some people that we asked this question, they couldn't come up with one. Others knew immediately. Others took a couple minutes. Doug gave his own perspective, right?
Yeah, and it was in the moment I was like, oh shit, like a little taken aback, and I've had months to stew on it now, and I'm like, I kind of get where he's coming from, and I like that we're ending the episode with this. Everything's subjective. All of it is subjective. We have a blast doing it week to week, and it's fun to have a little perspective, a little levity at the end of the episode here.
Yeah, it's that variety that keeps it interesting on the pod because, I mean, like you said, I was thrown back too. I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm not understanding what's going on right now. But now, after a few months, I'm like, all right, I get it. So, yeah.
Doug Robb, here to play us out on episode 300. He gets the last word.
And thanks for listening.
Yes.
Thanks for listening. You're here. We're going to keep doing it. Can't stop, won't stop. Still here, never left. You know the routine.
Peace, potheads.
Cheers, nerds. Let's go.
Can you, Doug, name us a perfect song?
No.
No? Oh, man.
No. That's a question that is asked and answered by people who don't understand music.
Right on.
Sorry, dude. I'm not saying that that's like your question. I kind of feel like when I say no, you totally understand why I would say no.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So I'm actually not putting you guys in that category. I think it's just a question that's fun to hear somebody ask and or attempt to answer. But the most honest answer is no, absolutely not. Depends. There's 1,000 songs that I absolutely love, from classical to fucking, thrash metal, like for different reasons and speak to me in different moments of my life. Like as with all of you guys, as with everybody, it's just kind of like, what's your favorite color? Oh, blue. Like does it really exist? Is that even can you really have a perfect song, like the best song? No, you just have.
This is a fresh perspective.
Songs.
I'm glad we asked you this question.
I know this did not go the way that I thought it would, and I kind of love it. No, I kind of love it.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
Do you think I'm? You can tell me if you think I'm wrong on this. Like I just think that it's like picking who's your favorite child.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are parents and stuff.
Can't do it.
Yeah, you go, dude. I love my son. I love my daughter equally and for different reasons and at different moments. And okay, now go pick what you think is the perfect song. Well, perfect for what?
Right.
For what moment? For what emotion? For what am I trying to feel? What am I needing to get from it at that moment? I don't know. Perfect songs for perfect moments, maybe. But
yeah. No, that makes sense to me, and I don't think that I thought of it that way. We've done a series of those, and they've just been like what we feel for me is a perfect song, or what Nate feels for him is a perfect song, but it's not the same for everybody. And you're right, it's not the same for every moment.
What's a perfect song, and why for you?
Oh man, what have I?
Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. I think it's the perfect blend of melody, takes you on a journey. The production is wild, given the context.
Right.
Freddie's vocals are from another planet. That was the first one that came to mind.
No, I cannot argue with that. But would you listen to that after your dog died?
No, you're right. It's a good point, man. It's a good point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's music, there's a perfect song for moments in your life when you need something from it. I love pizza, or fucking a good smash burger. They ask me what my favorite food is. Oh, it's a good smash burger. But do I want to eat it right? When my stomach's not feeling good? No. Like, what's the perfect food for that moment? It's soup and toast.
Yep.
And I kind of feel like I always equate music with food so much. And when I'm explaining food, when I'm explaining food to my kid, or music and food to my kids, or even to the producers we've worked with, I think there's such a good analogy between the two because they're both, enjoyable as, I don't know what the word I'm talking about, what entertainment, or and taste. Like, I love, I enjoy eating this food because it tastes delicious and it feels, and it's fun to eat. I love listening to this song because it makes me want to dance, And then there's music that provides you nutrients, and that's what I mean. Like a song that moves you, that doesn't speak to everybody, but it speaks to you, and that gives you something more than just like, oh, it's just fun, look at this, I just think it's such a good analogy.
I think you blew my mind with
that's perfect.
The situational nature of it all. We're just like, we're quick to throw out certain songs because maybe they're our favorite, but are they perfect? Depends. It all depends.
Yeah. Life is fluid, guys. Life is fluid. Like, it's always moving.
It really
We're
is.
at the tip of the spear here.
Yeah, it really is. You're right.
It's also easier for us because we're not musicians. So for us, it's like a little more casual. We're like, this song's perfect because of X, Y, Z.
But you also got to think, not to get too in the weeds here, but this song's perfect. At that moment, you thought of it. At that moment, with your surroundings, like, I can go, dude, I think Paranoid Android Radiohead is a nearly perfect song. But I think about when I heard it. I'm not thinking about it necessarily right now, but I'm thinking about how it made me feel the first few times I heard it, and subsequently since then. And I also think about when I decide to put it on and go, dude, I'm craving this. This is a perfect song for this moment. But it's not like you can put it on every day, all the time, no matter what you're doing, and you feel, yes. At some point, if you put on Bohemian Rhapsody at a point where you don't want to hear it, it's not the perfect song anymore.
I'll be like, that song sucks.
Yeah,
right now.
this isn't.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, dude.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like, dude, I don't want to hear this right now. I don't want to hear this right now. So it's not the perfect song anymore.
Get out of my ear holes.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like that was the reason for a while with a lot of people. Like, dude, it's a good song. I don't want to hear it anymore, dude. I just want to shop for groceries.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's great. Thank you for listening to Podioslave. We are at Podioslave on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of the places that you can find us on social media. Facebook, Podioslave Podcast. YouTube, Podioslave Podcast there. Email us at podioslavepodcast@gmail.com. And hey, if you want to become a supporter, click on the link at the bottom of the episode and give us $1, give us $5. It keeps the lights on, keeps us going. We really appreciate that stuff. Thank you.
You want like a sound bite for the 300th?
Yeah, it'll be part of the 300th episode.
Do you want like a sound bite? And then that's fun, right? This is Dave Gutter, official sound bite for the 300th episode, Podioslave 300th year anniversary.